ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder. They face the SEC. Dogs will kick this away to get us going. Turning it instead, takes a knee, maybe a touchback on the start of the 25. So North Carolina's offense comes on the field for us today. The Purple Seahawks have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference-maker at running back. And this guy certainly has that kind of potential.
Yeah, he had a chance to look around and go to several different schools. He thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting now.
It's incomplete. They could have gone on the same side as the football, and now it's second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. And this time it's complete. They bring it back. That's a good play. Puts it back. See what the call is on first and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Wells. Defense surrounds him. It's just straight on the completion. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw again. Pass rush closing in. Throws the ball long before taking it back. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. We know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love this matchup. Into the top 10 matchup. Really find out if these rankings are maybe where these teams are considered this point in the year. And if these teams they take to be one of the top teams in culture, that's the game.
That's really good. It's Wells.
How about the arm strength of this guy? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get into the ground. It's first down at 28. And the Tar Heels begin a new series in first and 10. An inside kick now from the shotgun. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout and then check him out. Here's the second down play. Offense looking to the football.
Defensive-minded, smart guys. Jeffrey Gibbons, current All-Pro Tennessee Titans. He's played a bunch of playoff teams. Basically, do a preview of the playoff games this weekend. You're really going to enjoy this. And Ron Rivera, what has he done? Played linebacker in the NFL, defensive coordinator for great teams, head coach for a conference championship winning team. Now he's the GM in college football. We go through everything. Charles Hayden,
Let's go. First down. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. Snapping up in the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Breaks one side. Gets brought down. Gives us some decent yardage. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Marshall. Pressure's coming. It's incomplete. He's through that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can do the change up and incompletion. Shotgun formation here on third down. Launching one in the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
When they take a shot into the end zone on third down, they come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now. They want to take it.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. That's a solid return after the interception.
Just a tough way to start this game. This offense throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how the defense will do. They cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
They'll try the ground game. Game moves the ball up past the 25-yard line. Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. What Georgia's had some good backs over the years. This young man is living up to that tradition now.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, able to throw it. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They try to down for a shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, maybe a third down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. Make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. The game is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to maintain the run game. Just got 2 yards. Chris, to me, is changing the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8 gets a different view. Now he's kind of probably thinking about long from here instead of staying on the ground.
The cut of the line, a long way to go for the first down. Needing this crucial conversion right now. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. The Bulldogs will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Georgia. That's how you finish a play.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback. Full display right here. Breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards. Good job limiting the return. Not much there. And here comes the Florida offense back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's the 30. That game is good enough for the first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Tar Heels come to the line in a hurry.
Boy,
Is this tough to deal with for this defense? Not only give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage and they stick the ball in.
On first down, the game turn. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up. Looks like a player was down injured in that last play. We'll take a timeout and check it out. Pulls it over against Wells. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Tar Heels come to the line, so a fresh set of downs. And they'll give it to the back. And they finally settle a decent gain on top.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. Does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Give it to the back again. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. Ends the line. Touchdown, North Carolina. No chance to catch him there. Game-breaking speed for the Redneck to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, the back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's get to the top fellas up front for creating that crease. They'll play the key role in this score.
Fields it just outside the line. They stop him at the 23 in solid coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was the passing game clinic. They're right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. And they'll start the drive here with the 23-yard line. And they get the completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you could use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Hand off to the back. They bring it down at the 44. That's a solid game getting close to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen, just to a certain degree, they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence with the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block this a little bit harder, knowing they're potentially capable of doing it.
Again, that's a solid game. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go to keep him short of the first down.
Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
They trust the running back to return on 4th down. Now let's see if they can beat it from here. They'll run it here. They can't stop it. Again, ripping through the defense. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. First down and goal. The Bulldogs will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And it's a touchdown. There is a flag now. Let's check out the marker.
What I always like to see on these offsides calls is when they're always pointing at each other. He did. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense to make the right call.
Couldn't quite get him to knock it on the door at the 1. Second down and goal. Try to muscle the games on the line. He fakes it for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run by this guy. The continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Turner looking to make a play here. Turner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Tar Heels offense is back out of the field. Last drive, the ground game was so successful. Defense can respond to it this time. Oh, what a move. Tackle made at the 23 as he gains some more breathing here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a man is down the field at the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Making the pass. It's Marshall. Right up to the receiver. Defense makes the stop. Very close to the first down. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's complete on the crossing route. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. And the Tar Heels will try to keep this drive moving. Looks to the left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game play. Offense getting set a second down play here. Looking to throw again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It'll be smart right at the line for no gain. What will the goal be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back to the throw for first touchdown. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this offense is so spot on, making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. When he sees the inside linebacker, he comes through the blitz and gets the sack.
And on 4th down, the runner sends it away. solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Off the play fake on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get it done quickly, not much of a gain on the completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the lead. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on the third and long. Dropping back, will be a fourth for a first down. Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up with the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set for the first and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hits it off.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job on the front and a nice one.
They bring him down to the 25. They're closer and closer to the red zone. Hey guys, it's first down. Same tailback, another carry. He'll make it back to the line of scrimmage with 1-4-5. Getting set for second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The Junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called. Clock strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. It sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set it down to 40. One more play before they head to the locker room. To throw, it's Marshall. Bringing pressure. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Phil. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs just pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look like college kids and like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pull. Both sides have been dominant. Now I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
And the Bulldogs offense back out on the field. An effective run game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Takes it maybe the 40 yards. A nice game getting close to midfield. First down here for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Lee. And the defense smothers it for no gain.
That's an excellent effort by this defense. Standing your run fix. They hold it on the line and make an attack. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On the run here. Lets it go. And it's caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set it out for the offense. First down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he's brought down. First down. A running play gives the offense fresh set of downs. And they'll go back to on first down.
Chris, that really just didn't have much of a chance at all. Look like against this offense. Nowhere to go. Defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to look at this.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No
quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He had hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Offense rolling the dice on this third down ball. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they leave it deep downfield. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. It's the truth. Defense is going after him. He's good as he throws it. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but not before they lose the football across midfield. First down, 48.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down. Set up now second and 14. He's brought back up and then backwards after the completion. Converted by the defense. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion. You're trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this defense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are winning.
See if he can make something happen. Coverage team brings down the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. They stopped the receiver. That's a solid gain in that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hand.
Second down after that previous play. It's a shotgun. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Because the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking for more. They get it down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Georgia's in the first and 10 now. Handoff. He's got room. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun to handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Third down play here for the shotgun. He'll throw it now. He's got it looking for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door for first and goal. Well, Kirk and Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the ground, trying to run this touchdown. This offense is still clicking.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level, open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were just a punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points off this possession. Slow pass rush. Up possession, second and 12.
What the job by this defense. I mean, we really expect expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Quarterback throws the ball to keeper. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him at the 48, and it's a go for a new first down. A running play gives the offense fresh set of downs. Makes a quick grab, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down. Offense goes back to takes basically second and long. Go hand off. Fighting off the defender.
Oh, come on, man.
Inside, it's a foot race. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
For small week, I wonder if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned. Couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed and he's able to take it to the end zone.
No problem with VAT right now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot a little bit, and he left it in the end zone. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful run. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball, come up with the interception, anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get it back. Now let's see if this one's going to
The pass rush gets home.
that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
To throw, it's Marshall. He's running out of time here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, they don't take the completion of the off between the quarterback and the receiver. This defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing things up. We've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, it's going to cost you.
It's a big game right out of bounds. It's more than enough for a first down. On first and 10, we'll go throw. Quarterback looks to his right. He finds his man. They bring the ball at the 7. Offense sets down first and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets it down. They'll take the game play. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And a player was down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout and then check him out. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. They're going to be third and goal situation. This far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through here. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line. It's only getting intercepted. 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
And it's good right down the middle. Snap, hold, the kick, everything there. They'll put 3 points up here for the offense. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Snags the quick throw. And that is a first down lead. Moves the ball to a 40.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got that lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. If the offense coordinator understands, he allows teams to get too comfortable or complacent. He will lead them in the fourth.
Will take him down and crosses midfield to the 48. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped, but that's a first down. Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now for first down. Close to the line, pass caught. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense gets pushed back. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. It's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Fields inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the offense back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency. Can they score and score quickly? Running out of time in the pocket. They drop him and sack him back at the 10. Went backwards on first down, so second and long here from the 10. Looks like the player was down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. Cover falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Dropping back. It's Marshall. Pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass through, but it's going to get hit that time.
I thought they might blitz here on third down. I just wasn't sure where it might be coming from. They waited until the last possible second to bring this blitz. I think it really affected the offensive line's view.
Deep shot to the left side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they couldn't convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going. And the Tar Heels also to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knows where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
And the Tar Heels churn out another first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Powering through. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a comeback. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll give it to the running back. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain. The clock is still running out of the hurry out here, but it's a crucial third down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Going to throw for it on third and short. Bringing pressure. Down he goes. It's a sack. The offense stays on the field now. Multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it at fourth down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, yes. Come on, man.
Catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing there is they still left themselves a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick, if they can recover it. You never know.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like somebody else will attempt an onside kick. On the hands, he's all over that to make the recovery. And the Pop Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they play keep away here to protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They tackle up in the game, lose the ball with 36. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here. Trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes out trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Solid 8-yard gain brings up to second and 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So second and short here, exactly what you want, trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. They bring it down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Georgia getting set for the first and 10 now. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to shot clock at 50. They stop him, but it's a forced error, and that should be ball game. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. First and goal. The quarterback will just sneak it now. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Here comes some big bodies out of the defense. Quarterback just sneaks it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball in the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra points was the offense. It's a swing kick, fielded by one of the young men. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. This is an impressive performance. This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Crimson Titans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For PA Sports College Football, Chris Brown, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Tigers will keep this lead to get us going. Yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16, and better off leading it in the end zone for a touchdown. The Bulldogs offense going to get a chance to start this game up. But Kirk, no surprise with these two teams on the field. It's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Chris, last time these two teams came down to the wire. Final few minutes. Sure hope we get another time today.
It's a solid game.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job on his offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Go with the ground game. The back takes the handoff. They bring that in for the 30-yard mark. This is a crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for veterans. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down. And still in this game, never this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit it. The Dogs pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's swallowed up the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It's not about the ball, it's not on 6 holding on to the line of scrimmage, and then making it
offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get
any yards.
He made the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. Little curl right, Kirk, against the zone.
When you use any coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route. If the quarterback does a nice job of reading, he's used to the better. The defense where he won, created an opening in that defense, and he made a great throw for a first down.
Empty set, 5. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Lee.
Hey, listen, you always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule and get ready for that next play.
Quarterback trying to pass here on second down. It's intercepted through the fire into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is often viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception early in the game.
Send it back in motion. Looking at throwing here to start the drive. They pressure again, and the ball's back to the 7-yard line. Second down, backed up at the 7-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way
Way
to start
this football game for these guys. Already kind of inside their own 20.
And the first play, they get a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction. Getting a little closer to their own goal.
So a tricky situation here. Very long inside your 20. How much
of a risk do you take? This defense could be very aggressive.
Opening drive for this defense, boy, they come out meaning business. A big-time sack on 3rd down brings up a 4th down and an opportunity here to gain some momentum.
The Tigers will bring their one team on field here. The pressure, but he gets away clean. team makes a stop on this return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he got heavy pressure. And completion makes it second down. Looks like a man is down the field for the last play. So they take a timeout. And try to move on nothing on that one.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time. Chris, I don't know if that's a misalignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The receiver grabs it. The reception gets about 7 yards for 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And the Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down is strong. Looking to scramble to his left.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the football.
And the Tigers will need to run some tempo here.
The wide receiver coming in motion now.
Drops back. The ball's not loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
It's a deep shot to the right. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. The Dogs will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, tries to run it in. And runs in the score. Touchdown, Dogs. And Kirk Howard is looking after a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this.
But Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So being able to put a touchdown like that first just sets the tone for a big hit.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position. Starts to drive. And the drive line again, backed up at their own 10-yard line. This has quickly to the left side. And the defense scores not much of the game on completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's sacked and brought down right at the 5-yard line. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw on that third and long. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. Trying to press it deep, but now brings up third down. The Tigers bring their punt team on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he's able to kick the boot away. And the returner is tackled by this line coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle after the final seconds of this first quarter. Run out. Well, Kirk gets Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Offense getting set for a second half here to begin the quarter. Here's the sound. Looking to throw here. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. Oh, that one's leapfrog. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, looking to put something together in the stride. A little more urgency. Not much on that play, brought down short. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Swallowed the pass rush, a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been walking backwards the entire game, getting pushed forward by this defensive front because they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
The Tigers will bring their run team on the field. Son that kick it away, helping his team in field position. And it's taken at the 25. And a return back down by the coverage team. Offense makes their way on the field. Hand off. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
In that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up that big run plays.
First set of downs, it's 1st and 10. He makes it up to the 1. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And a player is down injured after that last play. Take a timeout, they'll check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. But Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How did they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games and depending on who you're coaching, this is a game that you think about all year. You're working out the way we're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything's focused on getting to this game and playing your very best. What a great job here by the defender on the deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there. And now he's going to bring out 4th down and 1.
How about the timing by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long way.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
This defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody moving downfield, they pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down line.
Offense showing a much formation now. Second down, looking to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled early after picking up a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job of coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this season.
Out to the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nothing really good that play. The big D-tackle there and stuff. The timeout is called on strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Still behind the line of scrimmage. Defense missed their second timeout to try to regroup. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. The defense all over the stop right at the line. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So it's a chip shot attempt for a team to score a lead. They keep the offense on the field to go for it. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they roll the ball against the way of the number, or will they trust the QB? Refuses to go down. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On first and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the tight end takes it to the line and run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass rush gets home.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune, Chris, gets this 7 sacks in this game.
Receiver moves it in. It's complete. They bring him in quickly, short, itching catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. On third down, drops to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the first play of the drive now at 25. First down, we're going to throw the ball. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. He's played for the third time tonight. And he steps out of bounds, but he crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. The offense will begin it now with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. A quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get it established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he'll just throw that one way to the play. It would have been a sack.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop. And there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield. And instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the penalty,
Oh, they've got him on the blitz. Timeout is called by his defense. That's the first of the half.
I mean, it's another sack. We're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically. Help that offensive line. Help that quarterback before he gets killed. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining. So the offense is going to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw that first down. Fires it to the right end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it down the right side. Intercepted in the end zone. Minutes to go. The first half here is kicking out of Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. Get when these two get together. And a fun first half between these linemen.
Dogs will kick it right and get us going in the second half. return from inside the 5. And the coverage seems to return to the ground. Okay, the Cubs offense is back out on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark coming out of the break. Defense surrounds him. It's a short gain on that completion. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Hunter has been very busy so far. They've run it here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete for this kid as he threw the football there on third down. The Tigers will have to kick it away. He's getting a workout here. It's his 5th punt of the night. See if he can make a play on this return. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A special teams touchdown potential. That's a changing play in this game.
It's just a plain beauty to watch this return. He's able to walk in, picks up a couple of blocks, and then you can see him gain momentum and confidence as he's getting downfield. Eventually, all the way in the end zone.
He's going to bring it out from his own end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. When the power comes and offense is back out there. They were able to do a 3.5 pass. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Offense will keep it on the ground. No run up the middle. Second down after that one on the previous play.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that offensive line and those linebackers taking it away.
Going absolutely nowhere. They'll lost it. And one back here on third down. Looking from a deep down the left side. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the Tigers will line up to put it away. Breaks a tackle. Who's got room? They finally got it in a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They bring it down after a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball and pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. Now it's second down here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense is still on the field. We're going to go. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's a quarterback keeper. He gets loose. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. He's got the 1st down and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got...
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. They'll run it to the left. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Back in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is caught. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Clemson. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone with 6 points.
Extra point brings up 5 point game. So left to clean up a touchdown kickoff team out there to boot it away. Fields just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 33 in solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Moves the ball out to the 30.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll try to move the chains on that round. They move the start just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go. We're going to go for it. Inches in their own territory. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Take it down out before makes the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line, set for a second down. On the shotgun, there's an inside give.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. The defense is bringing him down to wrap up the third quarter play. So Clemson has the lead here as we head to the quarter break. First and 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game set before we move on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
A good push-up run here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
God, I'm on.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Barberry. Over the middle, it's Xavier. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on play.
The running back that time was kind of sneaks out of the backfield, shows his hands, and it's a nice catch.
They face a Jordan short, and nice play on this drive. Quarterback making some changes to the line. And the third and short, try to throw. Quarterback takes off, now looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
This is a great job here.
Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it.
Gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, they hit him. Most importantly, he got the first down.
Got the first down and still motoring. They bring it down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone on the first down. Defense cannot get this offense to hold down. Offense continues the long drive. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The shotgun play call. 0 stop right at the line of scrimmage.
The defensive line did a great job eating up those double teams. The backers make the play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Georgia. Jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why I love this guy so much. It's when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And I like how the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
You know, right into the end zone. It's a quick conversion. Pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up and just scored a touchdown. So no words earlier. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Colts offense heads back out onto the field. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice second and 2. The Tigers also to the line to run the area.
That's a really good run by this offense. Here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
That's going to be incomplete. No flag brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down.
He should have been sacked anyway.
Kick it away. Choosing to return the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. You can see he's in dangerous return, and they finally grab him. He sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Pounding away with the run game. Run down after a 7-yard.
Hey, you watching the game? Man, hey, I was waiting if you saw that quarterback. He had a touchdown. He ran out of bounds. And they punted. It's 22-19. Yeah, this nigga had a first down. He could have scored a touchdown, but he ran out of bounds. Yeah. All right. It's being said, being said. I just wanted that. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I can all right. That's all. I was trying to see if you saw that play.
Using his legs on the scramble.
All right.
Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They get a great pass rush. Or they create space and run lanes, and he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Press out behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 that first down loss. He brings the two timeout. The defense is desperate to get the football back. Trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the lead. Out of the shotgun.
Oh, no, that ain't the play.
It's a 4-yard loss. So on fourth down, here comes a huge field goal attempt. I missed it. Off target that time. After this, it's still a 3-point lead. First play down. Start on the 32.
That's a touchdown to generate some points here. I thought maybe a touchdown there at least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks.
They got him at the 48. That's a first down. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. First down. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. Time is running out. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up in the sack, and he cruised forward. They crank up the tempo here for this important down play. He's running time. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it for down. Maybe the last shot here. Taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he cannot connect. Really needed that completion instead. It's a turnover on downs. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory for the Bishops. Our team comes in with great expectations. Big goals at the end. They're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.